How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Requiem build showcase. Playing Arkay's Commandment 3bfTweaks. Wanted to show off this build to some people in the Discord, but figured I'd share it to the YouTubes as well. We are level 1, a Dunmer with the Ritual Stone. Eventually going to be following Hermaeus Mora. This is going to be like my max spell magnitude build. But early on, I was kind of playing around with how I'm going to deal with the early game with such high magicka costs. So I picked up Destruction for the 2 blood spells, and then I've got Alteration for the Transmute Blood and the Absorb Health. And technically my third perk is an Enchanting. There's supposed to be like a Make Pact perk, like right here somewhere. It's part of the Pact Weapons mod, which basically just lets you use certain novice magic spells to put on your weapons, and then it costs magic to use them. It's kind of like an alternative to actually enchanting. So you can see I don't have a third perk anywhere, so that is my third perk. I just add it via console and then just remove the other perk. As far as the gear, I've got the hooded black mage robes for even more spell power. A couple potions. Using a steel battle staff, just wanted something quick. A sword might even work better for this, but I also wanted the range, just so I don't have to get too close, because I pretty much die in one shot anyways. And it would be nice if I could find some boots of the mage boots or whatever. And then for magic effects, we just got vegetable soup, tonic, and amulet of Julianos. That's the other thing. So because this is another reason why I'm following Julianos, because I get an extra 40 magicka for wearing this in total. And then eventually when I start reading books, we'll get even more, and a little bit extra damage on the battle staff. But that part doesn't really matter too much. And then we're using Blood Bond and Absorbing Grasp and Transmute Blood. So the main idea is we're going to be using Blood Bond to deal damage right off the bat. It's going to drain a little bit of magicka and a little bit of health. And then we're going to be using Absorbing Grasp to get that health back. But the Absorbing Grasp that we're using is going to be enchanted on the battle staff. And then we'll use Transmute Blood to get magicka back. And then, you know, hit them with the staff and get our health back. So let's just go ahead and hop on into it.
You worried? What was that?
You're gonna die from... No! I'll kill you! You're dead. You hear me? Dead! Face me!
So as you can see, it is absorbing through shield, which is really crazy. It does pretty crazy damage. I guess I don't really need a loot. Just showing off the build.
I thought we had a guard posted outside.
We did?
Oh,
No, wait, this is supply.
And look at that, we're like basically at full health again. And then you just turn some health into magicka, get your weapon out, and hit right through that shield. It's actually pretty nuts. Please don't nerf Forn. Yeah, so when you don't have enough magicka, you won't actually drain. You won't get the drain, because it won't use the spell. So, just gotta be careful of that. Or be mindful of it, I should say. But this is, I pretty much just discovered this by trying to figure out what I was gonna do to deal with enemies in the early game.
This'll be fun. Come on!
Because the whole point of this build is later on just to be able to do max damage with blood spells. And that just melts through him.
I'll show you what a real orc can do. Not so fast.
So like here, I would only get probably like one hit off. before my magicka is down too far, so I'll just turn some of my health into magicka. And typically, like, on block, if you're just hitting them through block the whole time, about 3 hits, depending on their health pool, probably takes care of them, most enemies. Archers are still terrifying until I get blur. Especially when they have enchanted arrows.
Are you prepared to die?
I did notice that for some reason bows aren't breaking, and I'm not sure why that is. But ever since I started using the packed weapon, so might have to take a look at that. Yeah, that's pretty much the build. I just wanted to run through Embershard real quick, show it off. I was just going to post this for Discord, but I was like, hey, you know what? I'll slap it on YouTube. Someone might find this interesting and enjoy it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.